Hello guys, this is Jamie. I just want to welcome you to my channel, and I hope everyone is staying safe and is healthy and happy. And today I actually wanted to share with you guys a haul, or I guess slash happy mail video for this month. And it's just kind of some books that I've gotten recently that I just wanted to kind of show you guys and I'm excited about. And just as a disclaimer, this is an adult coloring channel. This is not intended for children or aimed for children. So if you are under the age of 18, if you could please leave the channel, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Let's get started. The first one I want to show you guys is I got Sweet and Simple Whimsy Girls, Mermaids, and More to Color. This is the pocket-sized edition by Hannah Lynn. And there's 50 pages in here. I've already done like 5 of them. I just started from the beginning. And like she gives you thumbnails of everything that's in the book. And you can see I've kind of cracked that. That's okay, because I plan on taking these out anyway. So I did this one. They're just fun, quick ones that I've done with alcohol markers and gel pens and shaded with pencils. And did this girl. Really like how this lace turned out. Lace glove. And that was the last one I did. So I've just been going in order. But these images are really cute. There's one with a shark. Mermaid. I won't show every single one because there are flips on YouTube of this book. But they're super adorable. Easy to like. Just grab your markers and play around if you are just watching a movie or whatnot. There's no repeats in this book. And the paper is Amazon paper. And this is from Amazon, obviously. Next one I want to show you guys is this one, the Winnie the Pooh coloring book. And I'm thinking it's E.H. Shepard that did the illustrations. It's got kind of, it's not a dust jacket, it's just got flaps. There's the cover, and this paper's thicker paper. If you like the old school like sketch style, that is totally what this book is all about. And you've got words in there. Super cute. I'm thinking I'm going to try to use my ink tints on this, maybe watercolor. It's really smooth though. There's not really too much texture to this. I bet I could use Crayola Super Tips as well, or Tombow markers. Wouldn't want to use alcohol markers though, because it is double-sided and it would bleed through. But lots of fun, especially if you're a Winnie the Pooh fan like myself. There's a pattern page for you, or wallpaper page, whatever you want to call it. But lots of fun stuff in there if you like the old school sketch stuff and a little bit of text. The text isn't like massive throughout the book, just a little bit. And there's another flat bite here. And then it looks like they give you a little summary about each one of these people right here. And this is the Winnie the Pooh coloring book. And you can get that one on Amazon as well. The next one I have, and I'm sure you guys have all seen this one before, I just didn't have it, was Victorian Darlings coloring book by Hannah Lynn. And I believe you get doubles. So she gives you the thumbnails of each one of them right there. And I want to say you get doubles. Yeah, you get doubles of each one on this book. And they're exactly the same. This will be a lot of fun to color. She's pretty. Look at that dress, it's really nice. That one has lots of stuff to color. There's a queen. That one's simple, I like that one. There's a teacher. Look at that one, has a house. There's two on that one. But yeah, this is Victorian Darlings coloring book by Hannah Lynn. And if any of these books that I show you guys today, you want to see a full flip through, just leave a comment below and I'd be happy to do a flip through for you guys. The next one is another Hannah Lynn, which is Tattoo Darlings. And I believe this one has doubles as well. And here are the thumbnails with the little titles of all the different ones. Every single one of these in here have tattoos. I think they kind of go with the theme of the girl. She's a motorcycle mama. It's cute. I've seen lots of people do these and they just turn out really, really nice. Even those that just do plain marker or just do a plain shaded pencil. And then I've seen people really go to town. These would be really cool to color and then put them in your art journal if you have an art journal. Yeah, I like to just give you guys like a brief glimpse in there just so that you guys kind of get a general idea or feel for the book. The next one I have here is Creative Haven Main Street coloring book, and this one was just released, and this is by Teresa Goodrich. And this one, and in Coloring Heaven, yeah, Haven, Creative Haven. I'm sorry, I said Coloring Heaven. I'm thinking of the other book. Sorry, guys, it's late. In the Creative Haven series, the front cover and the back cover are always colored. So that's nice to have a reference point if you need one. But this book is just full of shops that you would find on Main Street. And the pages are perforated. So if you like to take your pages out to color them, you could do so in this book. Lots of fun ideas. Some are super detailed, some aren't too bad. Depends what strikes your fancy, I guess. That one's cute. And that one's really busy. The music. But yeah, this is, I'm really glad to have this one because buildings kind of intimidate me. But since they're inside kind of thing, I think I'll be okay in here. The next one I have here is Kittens and Cats, Color by Number, coloring book for adults. And this is a Zen Master coloring book. And on the back here, it shows all the different colors that they'll use in this book. In case you don't really know what color they're talking about, you can flip it over and look on the back and match it the best you can. And there's the front. And it looks like you can color this front image because they do have the numbers on it. I just have little kitties, and then they give you the list right here of what color goes to what number. I'm not sure exactly what I want to use to color this one. I might try with Crayola Super Tips first. But since they are technically a one-page thing and there's nothing on the back but words, you could use alcohol markers on here too, I think. You just have to be careful for bleeding, like outstretched bleeding that goes out of the lines. Certain papers do that worse than others, I have found. Oh, and then they give you bonus pages on the back here. And that was Kittens and Cats, Color by Number by Zen Master Coloring Books. The next one I got was the Misfits Nautical Coloring Book, number 5. I already owned the fairies one, and I liked it, so I thought I'd pick this one up too. And this is by White Stag. On the back, they give you some thumbnails to look at, 25 images to color. So these books are relatively thin since there's only 25 pages. Kind of this front thing has the introduction there, and then helpful tips, and then just starts the pages. And I'm sure you've probably seen many people color these and do a fabulous job. I've seen people use watercolor, marker, pencil, pretty much throw everything on it. These little guys are cute. I like this one because it's cutesy, not so dark. I like the more cutesy ones. But yeah, this is the Misfits Nautical Coloring Book. Give me just a second, guys. Another one. The next one I have here is the Fairy Tales Coloring Book. And this one is by, I know I'm going to say this wrong, Amelia, or it looks like Emily Oberg, but I know that's not right because she's not American. So I do apologize, I can't pronounce that name. But this one, I've been contemplating about getting it because I do like some of the images in it, but I just wasn't sure. The paper is awesome. It does have the flaps. It's not a dust jacket, it's just flaps. It's kind of an off-white paper. And I noticed this style has lots of lines in it. But if you are working on trying to shade and things like that, that's helpful. And I think this has a little bit for every season in it. Like that one. I've seen lots of things. This paper actually reminds me of the paper in romantic country books. If you guys are curious, if you can hear it, it's like relatively thick. But lots of fun, lots of hours you could spend on this book. You don't want to use alcohol markers because they'll bleed through on the page behind it, unless you are prepared to sacrifice that page. Or if you want to buy doubles of this book, then you could do basically all the ones on this side and all the ones on this side. There's that one. Next one I have is Botanicum, and this one is by Maria Trolle. Mine was a little bit damaged in shipping, you can see that, and it got a little warped. I've been trying to push it down like in between hard books just so that it wasn't so warpy, but it will be okay. When I got Nightfall, the same thing happened, and I put it underneath some books and it eventually flattened itself out. But if you like flowers and animals, and there's some girls in here, you would like this book. Not given too big of a flip, just because there's lots of flips. And this edition is slightly different than the old edition because I know there's some new images in this edition, because I think it's the special edition or whatnot. And here it gives you the list of what flowers are on what page in case you want to look them up and make sure you are coloring it the way you see them. And me, I don't care. I just color it how I want to color it, which works too. Next one I have here is Fantasy House's Grayscale coloring book. And I actually got this one when it was on sale for $3.99 or something like that, when it first was released. And this is by Rachel Mintz. She has several books. She has a colors test page, nameplate page here, and then it just goes into the grayscale. And this looks kind of digital looking to me. Some of them aren't nearly as bad, like this one's not so bad, but some of them are way digital looking to me. Still cute. And I know she just released a fairy one that just came out, and right now it's still on sale. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's just like Fairies Grayscale. So if you like fairies and grayscale, you could go check that one out on Amazon, and this one's on there as well. Next one I have here is Playful Puppies, and this one's by Marjorie Sarnat, and it's a Creative Haven book. This one I actually had to wait for a long time. I ordered it like almost a month ago, and because of the COVID-19, I had to wait. And I'm so happy I have it now. I actually wanted to try this thing that I saw on Peter Hewitt's channel. She had taken, I think it was Creative Cats, and she had taken different pencils. Like one page she did just in Prismas, the next page she did just in Polychromos, and so on and so forth, just different brands of pencils on each page. And I really liked the idea of using different brands of pencils or different medias on each page in a book, and I thought it would be fun to do it in this Playful Puppies book. And let me just see, there's a colored copy. That one's really cute. Be fun to get one of these done this next month. She's got a kind of these little doodly things inside the puppies, but I think that's fun, especially if you're always worried about fur. You don't have to worry about it nearly as much because there's designs inside the dogs. There is a lot of detail, but once you get going, you're all right. You could use gel pens, pencils, markers, because they are single-sided. And I believe, yes, you can take these pages out. They're perforated. Very cute, very lovable. I like puppies. And then the last one I have here is Mermaids in Paradise, artist coloring book. This is a Zen Doodle one. This is by Denise Klett. And she also makes Gnomes in the Neighborhood and this is Mermaids, but Fairies in Dreamland, I think, or something like that. But these are all single-sided images, and you can, this paper is really good for water medias. There's always a little pig in her pictures. If you hear a background noise, that's my son. I apologize. He's like being loud in the other room. But yeah, these are fun, especially if you want to try something different. There's mermaids on some, but some of them are more like tropical pictures. There's some mermaid tails. Or you could have some really fun colors, do like tropical colors or use neon colors in this book, and it would be really cool. I do like the fact that there is a lot of blank, so you can practice a background technique, or you could draw in a background. Like you could draw in a background in there if you want. And her mermaids aren't nearly as skinny as her fairies book, I noticed. I like their faces. I think they're cute. But there's that one. And that is it. I appreciate you guys staying with me here to watch my video. I do apologize for the background noise, and I hope you guys are all doing good. And if you want to see any of these as a full flip, just leave a comment below. And have a wonderful day and happy coloring. Thanks for watching, guys.